Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Juneteenth was yesterday, and there was picnics, parades, and all kinds of programs celebrating the day the last slaves in Texas found out that they were free. And that was over 150 years ago. Now, since that time, the United States government has done little to nothing to fix the damage caused by slavery. So today, we want to know, what are your thoughts on reparations? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phone. I just want to see what y'all think. Good morning.
My name is Linda Vessa. I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I want my 40 acres of mule and a box of fried chicken. I absolutely believe that we are entitled. I think that the process of slavery, yes, we should have those who are in charge, the government or anybody else, make amends to us.
Hey, this is Victor Smith from 26 Fayetteville, North Carolina. I do not think we should get reparations because too many black people might mess that up. In fact, we should all have tax-free. Black people should be tax-free. That way we should build generational wealth. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's just some of the calls. The phone lines are blowing up. Brett, go ahead.
Well, you know what, Ricky? Back in the day, reparations were known at that 40 acres and a mule, and that every black person thought they would be getting. But people's ideas of what reparations should look like has changed a lot. And in recent years, especially following the death of George Floyd, there's been more talk and action on finally doing something. Now, in 2021, Evanston, Illinois became the first city to approve reparations for black Americans. Now, last year, Harvard announced it would give $100 million for an endowed legacy of slavery fund. And later this month, California has a reparations task force that is getting ready to present its recommendation to the state. But here's an interesting fact, right? Recent research found that 68% of U.S. adults are against reparations for the descendants of slaves, and that include a lot of black people, which is crazy to me, who don't think we should get money. So, okay, if not money or land, then what?
Well, Brad, in Evanston, Illinois, their reparations program was all about home ownership. There was a $10 million fund set up to help close the wealth gap by giving blacks who qualify up to $25,000 toward a home. But according to CNN, the city recently in 2023 voted to change that to $25,000 cash payments.
So what do y'all think about reparations? How do you think people would actually spend the $25,000 Special K?
On a car?
But how do they determine who gets it, Ricky?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's too many.
How do they determine who gets it?
Yeah,
I think everybody deserves it. I think every black person deserves it.
But you know what I like, Brad? I like the idea of the tax relief situation. Mm-hmm. I like the idea of black citizens not having to pay any type of federal income tax or anything like that, and I also like the infusing black communities with money for programs and to build up our infrastructure.
And another question I have is $25,000 enough? And I don't know what amount of money is enough for things that our ancestors went through.
Right. How do they determine that?
Yeah, I mean, should it be cash payments or should it be something else? Should you give us land?
Monthly
or is it
something
a little
till we die?
Right. Or is it a little too late for reparations? I mean, free college. I mean, it's a lot of ways. I
don't think it's ever too late, in my opinion, for everything that we went through, because it was a lot.
But do y'all think with the mentality of white, the majority of Americans, do you think that they would ever sign off on something like that, or would it be just too much back?
I think some of them think welfare is a form of reparations in Section A and all this other kind of stuff. Because they always try to make it seem like we getting something for free and we don't want to work. When we built this damn country, this whole country was built on the slave of our ancestors, and they just try to make it seem, well, you need to pull your boot, but everything. So much systemic racism out here, and everything is set up. I mean, if you look at the wealth gap and just look at everything, even within the school systems, look at the amount of funding that white colleges get versus HBCUs. I mean, I can go on and on and on for days, and all of those gaps need to be closed, and that need to be corrected. or whatever, just to start. Just to start. Now it's messed up. It seems like we're going backwards because now we got probably on the way to the United States Supreme Court messing with our rights to vote. The Supreme Court just turned down, voted against the gerrymandering for the state of Alabama. I mean, there's so much. I can go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff. So let's see what y'all have to say. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. The phone line is blowing up down now and tied up the damn phone line because everybody have some thoughts on this. Gary, what were you about to say?
Yeah, well, my thing is, though, Rick, I want to know what constitutes black. Because
what
they say now, because if a white person say they black, they black. That's what I was told. That's the thing now. If a person say something what they are, that's what they are. So if you tell a white person, well, I'm black, and they looking white to you, you can't argue with them and tell them that they not black.
So who approves it? Ancestry.com or something?
Okay.
I think Mrs. Ernona Clayton should approve it.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody that know who she is, Ernona Clayton, was the assistant of Dr. King. There's so many people. Put a whole committee together. Ernona Clayton, Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, some more civil rights icons or whatever. But if you look at the schools or whatever, the high schools, the elementary schools, you can go to any school in any city and look at the public schools where black kids go, and then look at the schools in the suburbs and look at the obvious difference in the access that the students have.
That's what I was talking about infusing resources into these lower income communities where they can build up the schools and build up community centers and stuff like that so the kids have a better shot.
All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Hey, this is CJ from Birmingham. I think we need reparations because black people, man, we fought in every war in this country. We've been enslaved. We had to go through Jim Crow. The racial wealth gap is still a thing, so we need that payment. Our people built this country.
My name is Dee, and I'm calling from Florida. Reparations were paid. They were paid to the Caucasian man for losing property, which was us, the slaves.
Dwayne Ganscom, Kansas City, Missouri. This is the thing. Once you give us a bunch of money, what do we do with it? Do we do what we need to do with the money that we get? It's like our income taxes. Our income taxes. Do we pay our taxes? Do we pay our payroll tax? I mean, our personal property tax before we even put down on buying a house? So, or we go to Walmart and buy a big screen television and shrimp and, invite everybody to waste the money is what I'm saying. If you're going to give us the money, be productive with it.
Hi, I'm Vincent from Birmingham, Alabama. I think reparations should be given in a graduated schedule. If you go and complete some financial courses, then you get more. If you open a business, more. And then given for land purchases, because money will blow away, but the land will be there.
My name is Chris, and I'm calling from Gainesville, Florida. I think reparations should be paid annually, just like they put reparations in everybody else's budget, as far as the Native Americans get an annual budget. And also, there's a book out called Buried in Bitter Waters by Elliot Jackson. Talks about how black people will run out of certain towns and never got reparations for their property or their house. People should look at that.
All right, y'all. If you were not able to get through on this topic, hit us at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.